Light skin and dark hair, you've probably all your life, just like I have had the issue of hair. What do? Do you shave? Do you pluck? Do you shave and shave and shave? If you have sensitive skin, like I do, shaving irritates you, and then you have a nice rash where you want to have nice legs. It's just over and over again. So then you think about laser hair removal, which I will say is fantastic. It is expensive, but it's fantastic. So the doctors who created laser hair removal created a home version for you, and that's what we have here. This is an FDA cleared device that you can use whenever you want in the privacy of your own home. You're not laying on a table and having strangers come at you wherever your private places are that you want to use it. How do I say that in a nice way? You are using this when you have, okay, the kids are taking a nap, I've got 30 minutes. It's that kind of thing, but boy, will you be happy. This is not, gosh, my hair looks, gone, it's gonna grow back in 4 seconds. This is permanent hair removal. Permanent. And Angie, we're looking at some before and after. This is permanent.
Yes. And
FDA cleared.
FDA cleared, and even more exciting, from the cheekbones all the way down to those annoying little hairs on your toes.
Yes.
Men and women, if you have unwanted hair and you want to be rid of it once and for all, you are tuned in at the right time. This is so exciting because these before and afters that you just looked at, this is after only using this for 2 months. And then what we did was we had all of our studies not do anything for an entire week after to show you in those after pictures, well, what's gonna come back. Now, what makes this so extraordinary and what makes it so permanent is the fact that we work at Silken in the way in which your hair cycle grows. You have to catch a hair in the active growth part of the stage, right? To permanently get rid of the hair forever and ever. So, we use what's called HPL light technology. This is a light-based energy that's going in and targeting those follicles. All I'm gonna ask you to do, clean, dry, shaven skin. Why shave? Well, because I want all that energy going to the problem, not to the hair on the surface, what you see here. Now you see those 2 follicles, how they've turned black? Those 2 follicles were in what we call the active stage. Those are done. They're permanently gone. They're never coming back. No, you're not gonna see them fall out on the table. No, you're not gonna smell any funny smells. They naturally will eject themselves, like, when you're in the shower, loofahing off. Those other 2 follicles that were still there though, you're like, well, why didn't those ones turn black? Those ones are what we call the resting stage. But don't worry, because we're coming for you. In 2 weeks, you heard me right, you're only doing this treatment once every 2 weeks for the first 4 to 5 sessions. After that, you go down to once a month until your hair is completely gone. Ladies, facial hair, cheekbones down, yes. Gentlemen, back, please. Right? Anywhere though, bikini area.
You sound like you had a personal kind of please on that one.
No, you know why? No. I'm serious because I have so many guys, even professional athletes, that use our products for that one specific reason.
Right.
I've had gentlemen ask me, like, well, what do you think about... I wish women would be a little bit more honest in that respect to say,
I know.
like, yeah, it should go.
I'm gonna tell you, like my husband, he might murder me for saying this, but I actually, on our honeymoon, I was like, dude, help a sister out. Angie, true story. But you're right. No, sorry.
No, it's true.
Because we do all sorts of stuff.
Right?
Yeah.
But can you imagine now, I want you to think about this. You can do your face, you can do your underarms, your legs, your arms, your bikini area. This has over 300,000 pulses of HPL light. That is enough energy source and treatments for one person to do their entire body from top to bottom. Now, if you're not getting it for all of that and you're saying, you know what, I would really just love it for my underarms and my bikini area and maybe my legs, well, guess what? You'll probably have enough in here to share this with a loved one. Super simple and easy. Are you feeling anything?
I'm already, no, I know, it feels like maybe a little like warm.
Yeah, a little bit warm.
Slight, like not even.
So here's where it gets really good. There's no downtime. 0 downtime. I can do my treatment once every 2 weeks. Please mark it on your calendar because so much time goes by you might forget. Okay, once every 2 weeks, but there's no discomfort involved. Okay, so you don't have to make another appointment. You don't have to find a sitter. You don't have to get in the car. You don't even have to take the day off of work. You have 5 energy levels. It's very simple and easy. You get it home. Oh, by the way.
Yeah, I have a question. How do I know what energy level to use?
Well, I always tell everybody start out on level 1.
Okay.
And then just, if you continuously push the button,
okay,
you can work your way up to level 5.
Okay.
Okay. The higher the intensity, of course, the faster the treatment's going to go. But if you're doing sensitive areas like the bikini area, or maybe you're working on the face, always start out at level 1 and then find your comfort level. It does not hurt, but what you will find is on the higher setting, you'll get a little bit of warmth,
right,
and then that'll dissipate within just a few moments. So this is so simple and easy. We even give you all of the outlets to travel the world, so anywhere you are, you don't have to be without your device. You get your plug in, which is what you want, because you don't want a rechargeable battery that's wearing down. You get a full case, travel case. Everything needs a home, right? So you have this included. 2-year manufacturer warranty. Anything goes wrong, we have 24-hour round-the-clock at Silken. You can call us, our customer service will walk you through
I have another
anything.
question. Now, I know this isn't for every combination of skin color and hair color.
Right.
Who is this for?
Okay, so this is how it works, and this is why it'll make sense to everybody. Now, when you use HPL, you're using a home pulse light. That light is targeting the darkest pigmented area. We want it to be your hair, of course, and not your skin. So you can go into those deeper tan skin tones, okay? Really deep skin tones, probably not as suitable for you because we don't want it to target your skin and not your hair.
Right, suitable on the Fitzpatrick scale, types 1 through 6, it says on the screen there.
So when I'm at home and I'm looking at this and I'm like, oh my goodness, okay, really, I don't know. What does that mean to me? What am I? Don't worry. This is Silken Beauty. They're the #1 global leaders in the world. What did they do? They took the physician guesswork out of it. The reason why you no longer need a physician to tell you if this is appropriate, because we actually built a skin detection reader built right into the system. So as you glide it over your skin, if your skin tone is a bit too deep, guess what? It simply won't flash. You're gonna put it right back and you're gonna send it right back to me. Just as easy as that.
Okay, so if you get it home and you try to use it and it doesn't, nothing flashes, then it's not gonna work. Mine is working.
Now, what's really great about this is that there's really nothing to it. And that's what I love, right? Because if it's too difficult, well, nobody's doing it.
Yeah.
So we gotta make it easy.
And we have a dude. We haven't seen Dustin in a while.
Oh yes, and look at Dustin. I mean, think about that.
It's been a while.
And Dustin works a lot in fitness. He's a fitness model here.
He's a fitness model here.
I mean, there's a lot of guys out there, they also want to be hair-free. I know, especially generationally, the younger generations, like my daughter who's 17, they want no hair at all.
Oh yeah, no, my daughter's the same thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
They love it.
So this also makes a really great gift for them. When you get it home though, it is gonna come in its home, right, in its little box. You simply just plug it in right here. I mean, you can't even mess this up. I don't know how to work anything electronically, I swear to you, and I can do this, so I know you can too. You just put it in right there, and then look at this under here. That's your energy button. You're gonna press it once. When you hear that little fan kick in, you know the system's ready to go.
Right.
If you wanna work your way up, you just continuously push it. Now here's where it gets really great. I'm gonna flip it down here. I'm gonna take down a little walk. See this coverage area? That's a lot of real estate when you're talking about hair removal in a permanent fashion. Because if you go into an esthetician's office or a hair removal center, it's usually, well, about half of that. So you can imagine if you're doing a large area like legs or a back, this is 2 times faster. Why? Well, get ready. I'm gonna place it where I no longer want hair, which by the way, I haven't had hair in a couple of years.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
It's such a relief. I cannot tell you enough about how amazing it is. You can spot treat by just simply pressing the button, okay? Or I can actually take this and I can hold down the button and I can just continuously glide over my body, okay? And as I glide over my body, I'm doing those treatments quicker and 2 times faster than any other previous device. Now, within 15, 20 minutes, I'm out the door. I can apply my lotions, creams, everything after. But remember, clean, dry, shaven skin to begin. And that is because we want all of this energy to go deep down into the actual root, the root of the problem, which is the follicle. So if you are tweezing or waxing, I'm gonna kindly ask you to stop because something's gotta be there, right?
We want you to shave and then zap, you know, right?
Yes.
Or
without
flash.
the zapping.
Without the zapping, it's like a light. But you know, I will tell you, this does not, this is pain-free all the way.
Yeah.
It's like, it feels a little warm, maybe. And I actually have an early version of the Silken.
Right.
And this has more real estate than mine does. And this, I know, is like improvements, just like a cell phone. There's improvements over the year, and I think I got mine maybe a decade ago. I mean, it was a while ago.
Oh yeah,
so when I think of where they first came out.
We've been around a very long time.
And it works. The one I have still works, by the way. It's not, these last, there's lights in here. How long do they last?
Well, this has 300,000 pulses of light. Okay.
300,000.
Yeah, so you're gonna have enough for your entire body and then some. And this
Can you share this? Like, could I use it and my daughter?
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Because you gotta think about that. An underarm is probably 3 pulses each treatment.
Oh my gosh, look at that. This is a week of non-use.
Right, so I love this. This is how we do all of our test on all of our, you know, people that come in and do these for us. I love this. We love to show you the aftermath, right? So she used this for 2 months, which means she only did 4 treatments. And in 4 treatments, we had her do nothing for a week just to show you any kind of regrowth. Now, to set up the right expectation, I do want you to understand, this is not just a super quick fix. You're not gonna do this one time, watch your hair fall out everywhere, and then say, oh my gosh, it doesn't work. No, we work smarter and not harder. And the reason why is because we work so smart in the way that your hair cycle grows. If you want to be rid of it permanently, you have to catch the hair in the active stage. That's also why you don't use this more than once every 2 weeks, because if you are, well, quite frankly, you're just wasting the energy. Your hair cycle changes over every 14 days.
And we're in February, so if you get it now, by the spring, you won't have to shave anymore.
This is why I'm here now.
You know, under your arms, if you're somebody, I've got dark hair and light skin, if I shave, it still looks kind of green. You know what I mean? And that's why I did, you know, that's why I do the laser hair removal. Like this, that's what this is. That's what this technology is. Because it's not like you're shaving and you see stubble or a shadow or even just shaved. It almost looks a little green on those of us with light skin and dark hair.
Or it looks like you still have pepper on your legs. Right? No, really. I mean, we have some clients who would shave in the morning and then have to shave again at night. So here's what's really great about your journey as well. You're gonna get like a little cheerleaders along the way. You're gonna notice patches of hair are just gonna be gone, okay? It's gonna look a little silly, but you're gonna be like, yes, it's working. And then the hair that is returning, that was in that resting stage that you're coming for in 2 weeks, when it comes in, it's finer, it's softer. So what does this mean to you? Less ingrown hair, less breakout, less stubble. It compromises the hair even though if it's not in the active stage, it still compromises it. So it just gets better and better and better until your hair is permanently gone. And if you missed it in the beginning, please know you can use this. It's an FDA cleared device for permanent hair removal from the cheekbones all the way down to the tips of your toes. So go by your body hair color. If your body hair color has pigment, so I say pretty much the only hair color on the body it won't work on is like a white, or a very white blonde, or a gray if it doesn't have any pigment in it.
Okay.
Every other color on the body.
So basically it's gotta be like a contrasting color.
Yes, it's gotta have
light
pigment.
Skin, dark hair. So I'm like the perfect candidate.
You're the perfect candidate.
With light skin and darker hair. All right, okay guys, keep shopping. Remember, by the way, you've got that money back guarantee and it's FDA cleared. And there's also videos online. So if you get it home and you're like, wait a minute, I'm not sure how to use it, there's lots of support. $50.80 to get home. Certainly way, you know, I would say thousands less than laser hair removal.
Absolutely, and you know what? A couple of years down the road, when you get that rogue hair, guess what? You own the device.
Yeah, you own the device.
Just take it out and take care of it yourself.
Exactly. Thank you so much, Angie. Great product.
Always so much fun.
All right, we're gonna come back with Philip